16.9k of you wanting your F1 comments back. Oh. Well, you know what? I did tell you at the start of that first opening episode for this season. Hello and welcome back to your F1 comments, the most inconsistent series ever on this channel, probably more consistent than Ben Daly's upload schedule. I have some excuses. Imola, I was busy. If you watch Backseat Driver on Veloce's channel of Backseat Imola, you'll notice that me and Niran were drinking whilst watching the Grand Prix. I then had a pub booking after the Grand Prix, and you can see where this is going. I essentially did not wake up in a state where I was ready to record a Your F1 comments on the following Monday. And once I miss the Monday, it's pretty much, there's no point doing Your F1 comments because you kind of miss the kind of hype of the entire, coming off the Grand Prix. And then for this Grand Prix, I simply decided there was no point because nothing of interest happened. And then I've only just noticed 46 times the safety car took so this subreddit must have been loving it when I got taken out by the safety car. Finally, the amount of times that I've reacted to safety car crashes, and finally it happened to me. You guys must have been like, finally. Now he knows. But anyway, here we are once again, looking through the subreddit. Let's see what we got going on this week. Leaked photos of Verstappen stealing Tsunoda's car. Yeah, I feel like it's just life size, isn't it? It really is. I think we're now reaching the peak, though, of Tsunoda small memes. We've had a lot of jokes about it. This one is a fresh one. I feel like we're now kind of almost collectively run out of them. 5-second time penalty. Has been 1 minute behind his teammate. I said this on Backseat Drive. Does it make a difference of anything? Why is he even here? If he's 1 whole minute behind the whole grid, does it really... Is his engineer even paying attention at that point? He's probably just asleep on the pit wall. Hitman fell. That's the wrong Mercedes, dumbass. I meant Hamilton. Alex on the blower just going, yeah, mate, can you take a Mercedes car for me? Just do me a good job, Little guy took me out 2 times, and he gets the wrong one. Gets the irrelevant one. What can we say? They're special. Breaking. F1 to use special tyres for the 2021 the Turkish Grand Prix. It's the full wet tyres with little studs. They're going to need it, honestly. That lack of grip we had last year. I almost hope that's the case this year because, like you saw with Portugal this year, with a bit more grip on circuit, the wrong sort of tyre choice, it just became a little bit... It wasn't as exciting as last year. Obviously, last year had a little bit of sprinkling of rain as well, I'll admit. So I'm hoping there's actually some rain at Turkey, or that the track is still as dusty and slippery. But yeah, on that note, I haven't even addressed it really ever on the channel. I think we didn't do it in the last Reddit video because it got announced on the Friday or Thursday or whatever it was. But Turkey will replace Canada. Sad times because you guys know Canada is one of my favorite circuits. Not even just on the game, even in real life as well. It's actually on my bucket list. I really want to go to Montreal one time to go to the Grand Prix. So a bit of a shame. It's kind of almost a shame for Latifi. He's not going to get too... He might, if he's not in the sport anymore, he won't have raced his home Grand Prix as a Canadian in F1, which is really peak considering Canada's been a staple of the calendar for so long. But yeah, obviously not a great situation in terms of, they just didn't think it was going to be good enough for, COVID and whatnot. So they've had to delay it again for the next year. They have signed a contract extension though, so we will be seeing it in the future, for sure. It's just a case of this year, yeah, Turkey's going to be back on it. And it's not going to be in the F1 game before you ask that. Cody's have already confirmed that, as it was last year, the original calendar will be on the game, i.e. the original calendar had Imola, Portugal, but did not have Turkey. Default Kimi, F1 debut, race win, pole, fastest lap, champion, DNF, penalty, podium, ice cream. This is probably Alte's face when he just drove straight to the back of Giovinazzi. Literally just drove into him. I still don't know what happened there. This has just gotten out of hand now. This is completely out of hand. This picnic is... this is not COVID safe. This is not 6 people or 2 households anymore, okay? But this is... There's so many things going on. You've got Leclerc's banana in there in the back. There's so many other ones I've not seen yet. And these are the dogs from Bahrain, I think, last year, isn't it? This is so... It's like, where's Wally? Literally, which one are you trying to pick out? Great strategy, Jeff. Yeah, move, yeah, calm, yeah. Either pit on lap 7 for the soft tyre for the 1 stop, Or pit on lap 7 for the soft tire with the one-stop. Good, nice one. Good to see we're paying you well. Hour of not knowing what John... Yeah, listen, I checked the comments of the last Reddit video thinking, okay, how's it going? What's the reaction? Half the comments were about me not knowing what John Deere... How would I know what John Deere is? Okay, I've never seen that brand in the UK. I don't know about it, okay? I assumed yellow and green, Australian sort of colours. There's a deer. I don't know. It's a tractor, apparently, which made that joke even better. I mean, it was just funny to me that it kind of just looked like a B-Tech Ferrari logo, to be honest. What are you doing with my time? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Next question. All the drivers who finished higher than Lando in a race this season. Hamilton, Verstappen, Perez, and Bottas. Formula A. That is, you know what has to be said. My quadrant boy Lando, he's had an absolute stonking start. Massive confidence. He's driving so well. He's smashing it, mate. He's smashing it. Lando Norris in 2021. I am speed. Very fitting after the one we just had. Oh, here we go. With EA taking over Cody's. Could we see this in the future? F1 2021 Ultimate Team. What if EA introduced this mode with a very well-made graphics here for an F1 Ultimate Team card. So kudos to Mail Live there, who posted this actually, I think, here. So kudos, mate. Big shout out, because that looks really slick. Really, I actually made an F1 Ultimate Team video idea. I think I made like 2 of them back in the day. Similar sort of concept. I think I'll try and bring up a screenshot of the video right now. And I made a similar thing back in the day, but this is obviously like a bit more modernized now. This is with the F1 2021 actual graphics, you know, with the green and blue theme going on. Like I said way back in the day, it's very hard to see how this sort of mode would work with F1 because there's only 2 drivers. You know, there's only 2 drivers, 1 team principal, you know, only a finite amount of mechanics and whatnot. So it doesn't really work the same way. I'm sure I would be surprised if not in the near future, but long term, I'm talking maybe 2-3 years, if EA aren't going to be talking with Codemasters of how they can make like an online mode, maybe not Ultimate Team, but just some sort of online mode where unfortunately they can put in microtransactions to maybe make some money. I'm hoping Cody's push back on that, because I think Cody's would be stupid not to look at the data and go back to EA and say, well, no, the majority of our player base still buy the game year on year purely for the career mode and single player aspect, so there's no point trying to shovel in an online mode if the majority want to still play career mode and just want a better career mode experience. That's not to say that I still think, and you know, it's maybe the better of 2 evils, I still think they'll somehow find a way to put more microtransactions into the career mode eventually down the line to make that more profitable for them, because we know it is EA. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt because it's Cody's, and Cody's employees have maintained that they're still wanting the best for the game, but just knowing what EA is like, obviously it's probably inevitable that something will happen. But this is actually a really slick design, like it's like a nice card concept. Really cool, love it. The FIA B light, right, where we go on, we've got a bit of a Lando move here around the outside, going a little bit wide there, and that was fine. That was fine, apparently. No penalty here. The Red Bull does it around the outside again. Lando move on the left, then the outside, takes the wide line, and exceed track limits. Illegal overtake. Good. Maybe this is it. Maybe the FIA actually, this is exposing them. The FIA base their penalties off the F1 game. It's like their version of VAR. It makes sense now. Honestly, this is it. Me trying to remember what happened. I came off that, all right, recorded backseat driver and a quadrant video, cheeky. Check out tomorrow. For that race, and it was the evening. It was like 8 p.m. and I was trying to remember what after Hamilton overtook Verstappen like so easily on the straight, then went on to overtake Bottas, obviously. But I actually just don't remember a lot that happened. Like Alonso's move at the end, that was it. Schumacher. That was about it. I literally went blank. That race drained energy out of me. I felt more tired because of that race. Now, this is a good edit. This is a good take. This is the only good take on this meme anymore. We've overdone it now with the Ferrari and the other teams editing it. This one I'll accept now. SB Spring. Yeah. Something tells me Bert could be out of a job soon. Yeah, Bert. No one. Safety car on Aarava's My Team career mode. Oh boy, here I go killing again. Look, listen, he's got a track record. 3rd time lucky at the finale? Can you imagine? Can you imagine if in the finale, 3 times in a row, the safety car takes someone out? Me, Giotto, Lando. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh, spin. Oh, no. Oh, you went. Oh, that was even more impressive. How did you even manage that? You kicked it into reverse halfway through. No, you just left it spinning in neutral, I think. Wow. Very nicely held. Very nice. It's been a while since we've seen some absolute Gymkhana mega tricks. Oh, no. It's an all. It's my. I think this is the first video on my channel. Oh, God. Well, you know what? If none of you have seen it, here we are.
Aarava here, and I'm bringing you the second episode of my F1 2011 challenge. If you don't know, if you haven't seen...
Why do I sound so depressed? I don't sound happy to be there. And the graphics here, I might add. My God. Yeah. 2011 graphics here. This is before I really learned how to properly use Photoshop. Land any country. It's Denmark. It's just Denmark. It's Denmark. Look, it's gotta be. If you don't know the reference, it's from this quadrant video right here.
I think you could be enough.
Denmark!
I mean, if you want to go for it, go for it.
Could be a good shout. This could be anywhere in the world. This could be in the Sahara Desert.
I think that is actually the point of the game.
It's all in English. Doesn't look very England to me. I think it's Denmark.
Aaron, but someone worse than Mahavir Ranganathan on F1 2020. 25 rating! 25! At this point, he's some fella we picked up off the side of the road on like the M25 on the way to the factory. That's, at this rate, 25 rating. If an F1 driver is like 70, 25... Yeah, it's just your bog standard normal motoring enthusiast on the motorway. Sebastian Vettel in Q3, stonks. You know what? I was very happy. It wasn't a great race for Aston, but at least he got into Q3. Build a little bit of confidence maybe as they continue to plug away. But that was a nice monad. Bottas after getting pole. Oh God, here we go.
Oh man, how come the only one celebrating is me?
It's so true. It's so true. Because there was a video of Bottas getting pole, and usually, like, you know, like if Lewis grabs pole off Verstappen, you know, Toto's going, yeah, go on, and all the crew's clapping. Literally, Toto's just like, yeah, okay, and then the crew just like cross arm, just watching it. Cool, all right, yeah, calm, cool, pack up. And this is exactly what I meant. This is what I meant. Literally, this scene right here. They don't give a toss. Absolutely not one. Portuguese GP in a nutshell.
The rest here in Portimao this afternoon. He wins the Portuguese Grand Prix.
Oh, it's done. Oh, it's over. Oh, thank God. It's fucking...
That was literally my reaction at the end of Backseat Driver. Literally. What is it?
Hamilton's pole train has been delayed somewhat in second place. Barcelona can now be the scene for that biblical 100. Valtteri Bottas is the man responsible
Biblical 100. I'm sorry.
Be the scene for that biblical 100.
Oh, hearing biblical on the TV, it just hits a bit different. And on that biblical note, we're going to end it off today then, guys. If you did enjoy it, then hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you are new around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.